A lot of people say that they want to start an online business and achieve freedom, but most never actually do it. They get distracted, they get overwhelmed, or simply don't know where to start. It's because you don't have a roadmap to follow. You're running around like a chicken with your head cut off, trying to do everything on the fly, and you get overwhelmed. And that's why over the years, I put the 6-step framework to follow anytime I start a new agency. And I'm going to break it all down for you in this video. This video will show you how to go from sitting in your mother's basement with $0 in your bank account, wondering how you could start an online business, to having a fully operating marketing agency that makes thousands of dollars per month in just a few weeks. By the way, all of this info will only work for you if you like this video right now and you're subscribed to the channel. So if you don't do those things right now, you'll stay broke forever. So go for it. Let's get into it. What you see on my screen right now is the ultimate path to starting an agency from blank zero all the way to getting your first client. It is a 6-step journey that have 6 overall buckets. A bucket is basically a bunch of milestones that you have to hit in a sequential order to go to the next actual bucket. So bucket number 1 is going to help you master the actual skills. It's going to give you the expectations and the actual mindset you need to start a successful marketing agency. Bucket number 2 is going to be us talking about how can you get clients? How are we going to actually get people to pay you $2,000 to $4,000 on a monthly basis? Bucket 3 is closing. Okay, now you got some cool leads coming in. How are you going to close them on a call? Number 4 is onboarding. So you make sure that you're going to set these clients up for success. Number 5 is getting the clients results, and number 6 is actually retaining these clients. It's not enough just to get a one-time $2,000 payment. Get these guys paying you every single month of the year. An extra $24,000 a year is life-changing for mostly every single person listening. So let's start off with bucket number 1. What you see below are all the milestones that we have to reach to actually complete this bucket. This is an entire journey inside of the utopia.io. It's called the Utopia Path on how to start an agency. So you would be able to click right over here if you are a member, by the way, guys, and you will see all of the assets to help you reach each milestone. But in this video, I want to walk you through each of these milestones. Number 1 is to be ready to commit to this journey. It is not an easy one. Mentally, you have to take the switch that you will fail. It's an input-output game, which means you are going to be putting in 100 inputs of time and effort and trying and testing to get just $1 out of it, one output. But very soon in the future, you'll be able to put in one input, which is a little bit of time, and get out 100 outputs back. And that's the end objective of things, right? So we want to manage our expectations. This isn't an easy journey. This isn't for the faint of heart. This is true sacrifice that is involved to actually reach your goals. None of this is a walk in the park, but if you do this, you will have high income skills for life that will follow you around, that increase your overall worth, that is going to be able to be monetized. You will be able to charge for this for the rest of your life if you dedicate some time now to mastering it. So what does it take to actually be an agency owner? That's milestone number 2. Milestone number 2 is really understanding that you will be dealing with clients. You will be juggling a few roles. You're going to have to learn how to get clients, how to close clients, how to write nice written copy to actually persuade people, and how to deliver the right results. There are a few hats you will be wearing. There are a few roles you will be juggling, but all of these together are going to give you the actual ecosystem of roles to really deliver exceptional results and quit your 9-to-5 job. So milestone number 3 is about choosing a skill. There are a few skills that I recommend right now. I actually have an entire video on this called 11 high income skills that are in demand right now that you can master. Some of them that I can just name off the top of my head would be a content repurposing agency. You guys have all seen Andrew Tate. This guy is a madman, posting all of these videos on all of these different platforms. It's the same principle. Another one is a community management agency. Another one is a software as a service email marketing agency. These are just a few agencies. If you want to check out the full video on how to choose a skill, go ahead and click the link in the description. Number 4 is studying the skill. It's all about mastery. You can't just walk into anywhere and just pretend to be an expert. No, you actually have to train and practice and sacrifice time in exchange to master this skill. So you will be working on a daily basis to master the specific skill that you chose. Milestone number 5 is defining an agency offer. Your offer is broken down into 4 parts. Your offer has what the outcome is that these people are going to be getting when they actually hire you. For example, if you're an email marketing agency, you're going to help people make extra revenue with 0 extra ad spend. Next up is going to be your guarantee. What are you promising these people? What are you How are you reducing the overall risk for these guys, right? Meaning, why would someone pay you $3,000? What is the benefit? How do they know that they're actually going to get something positive out of this? Next up is your positioning. How do you want to sit inside of the minds of your consumers over here, right? How do you want to actually market yourself with some cool angles to let these people know that you guys are the best marketing agency out there for this specific skill? And last but not least is your actual deliverables. What does it actually entail? You talked about the outcome, what they're going to get out of it, but what are the steps to actually reach there? What are the 3 to 4 things you're going to do to help them reach those steps, right? So that's your positioning, which is a part of milestone 6. Milestone 7 is creating a basic agency site. Your agency site has to have a big fat claim at the way top. There's going to be a virtual sales letter video underneath. There's going to be a call to action to get people to book a call with you. There's going to be a little bit of a breakdown of your process, your step 1, step 2, step 3. That's going to deliver these great results for people. And then at the way bottom of it, you're going to have some case studies and testimonials if you have some, which is why I always recommend to work for free, which is milestone number 8. You work for free in exchange for a review, right? You're getting experience in. I'll be honest, if you had a business right now, would you hire some kid who has no experience and pay them $3K? Of course not. But if you hired a kid to actually help them get some experience, they're doing work for you for free, you'd be totally fine with it in exchange for a review in the future, because reviews and testimonials sell. And boom, that is bucket number 1, all the milestones you have to reach in sequential order. Bucket number 2 now is all about prospecting. There are 2 ways that I recommend to do your prospecting. That's cold emailing and Twitter prospecting. I have an entire video for you guys on Twitter prospecting. So when you guys are on this step right over here, you will learn exactly how to build a personal brand on Twitter that will forever get you clients. In fact, the person who's actually editing this video for you right now followed my Twitter actual guidelines, and he is doing $10,000 a month in 90 days since starting off on his journey with his new agency offer, which is all about editing YouTube videos. Another version that you can follow is cold emails, and you can learn how to do your cold emailing inside of the utopia.io, or if you drop a comment right now, I'll send you a free resource that is going to help you learn how to master the art of cold emailing. Next up is going to be your closing process. You have to understand what it really takes to close on a phone. Closing on a phone is all about asking the right questions. Whoever's asking the questions is actually in charge of the sales call, right? So your objective is to learn some sort of closing techniques that is going to help people follow along this sequential journey of going from pain point to understanding the solutions that you solve to actually purchasing from you. It's a very clean journey where you understand the client's goals. What are they trying to reach? What's holding them back from these goals? And then you patching up those problems with your actual offer. How do you handle your first no? You can go on Google and literally search up how to handle the objection no on a call, and you will find 3 to 4 different variations. And then you start listening back to some sort of sales calls that you have either done in the past, or you can go ahead and do dummy sales calls with a friend. I always recommend this. Have an accountability partner that you can go back and forth with and actually practice dummy calls to see what is good and what is bad and what you guys can improve on. Next up is your onboarding. Woohoo! You close the client. Now what? Well, to onboard people, you need to have an exceptional experience so you reduce buyer's remorse. You know, when you buy something and you regret it afterwards, you want to avoid that feeling as much as possible for this client so they actually continue buying from you in the future over and over again. And the best way to do this is you send them an email right away. You show them the roadmap of what you're going to be doing together on this entire journey. You're going to manage their expectations, and you're going to solve any problems that they actually have. And you just basically follow these 7 milestones in a sequential order, and you're going to see intense, immense success. Next up is going to be getting the client's results. Remember the sub offers? Remember the deliverables that we spoke about? Those are the deliverables that you're actually producing for the client on step 5 now. Bucket 5 is all about learning the skill that you have and delivering the results based off of each of the elements of the skill. If you're a social media manager, your deliverables are going to be content creation, content design, and content posting. You got to automate all 3 of these right over here and make sure you're always improving them. If you're an email marketer, that would be email flows, email campaigns, and email lead generation. If you're a video editor, it's going to be creating a storyboard. It's going to be editing the script. It's going to be doing revisions, and it's going to be posting it. These are the deliverables that you got to be doing. And last but not least is reporting a retention. I lost a client. I lost a client that was paying me $25,000 on a monthly basis because we didn't have the right reporting in place. It was so embarrassing because we took them out of nearly bankruptcy. They got phenomenal, exceptional results, but they leave because you're not showing them how well of results you're actually getting for them. So make sure every single month you have a reporting call with your actual clients and you follow these 5 milestones. This video right here is showing you the actual roadmap that it takes that so many of my students and my friends have followed to reach a successful marketing agency. I've refollowed this entire framework all over again, and I built another agency in 89 days to $47,000 on a monthly basis. And the next 3 months, it's going to be doing $100,000 a month just by following this entire roadmap. If you want the actual resources for each of these milestones, for example, if I were to click this bucket right over here and this specific journey right over here, you would be able to see all the milestones and all the actual posts that are going to help you reach each of these milestones for that specific bucket. If you want access to it, just search the utopia.io in your search bar and you can join the Utopia for 25 bucks on a monthly basis. And that basically settles that, guys. This is a roadmap that is going to change your life. You can follow this, you can ignore it, it's totally up to you. But if you like this video, then subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, and check out the utopia.io if you're ready to start a marketing agency today.